Annyeong. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this slick back hair, and not only that, to make sure this hair lasts longer even during the summertime or workout, etc. I usually do this hair 1 to 2 days after my wash days because I'm going to be putting lots of hair products on my hair anyways. The first one you need is hair gel, of course. This one is from Daiso, which is only 3001. Any hair gel works, but the Eco Gel is the best in my opinion, and some type of thicker hair gel. If you can't find one, pomade wax is fine, and the hairspray, comb, and optional bristle brush. If you don't have one, toothbrush will do the work. First thing first, of course you have to part your hair. Once it's wet, if it's crooked, it's gonna be more obvious, so make sure the part is perfect because it might bother you. And some people wet their hair before they use the gel. I do this sometimes, but I don't honestly see the difference that much. You just need a lot of gel. Spread the gels all over your hands, even in between your fingers, so that when you're brushing through it with your hands, the gels can get all over your hair. My tip would be make sure to not miss the upper neck part, and also to make sure your line is straight once it's wet again. Now it's time to comb it out. There's nothing special here, but I would say just to make sure that your left and right side angle are symmetrical, because when I first started doing this hair, I would notice that outside of the house that my hair is lopsided a little bit. And now it's time to decide where to put your ponytail. Sometimes I like low pony, high pony, but most of the times I go for where my eyebrows at. This is totally up to you, but because of my head shape is pretty flat, so whenever I take a picture from the side with a low ponytail, I find it not complimenting. So right around my eyebrows or a little bit higher ponytail would be most complimenting for me. And then grab your gel one more time and spread it on top of your hair. At this point, you don't need it that much. You just need 1/3 to half of the amount that you used before. Now you're gonna spread it all over your hands again and then press it down, not stroking, as if you're just trying to stick it down to your head. Grab your bristle brush and brush it again. If you only use a comb, it's gonna leave you the comb strikes, and the wider your combs or brushes are, the strikes are gonna be more obvious and noticeable. So before I tied my hair, I didn't go tight as much as I would. But now that I combed it out, brushed it out, and pressed it down, I'm going to tie it as tight as possible. I would say the most important thing to use in this hairstyle is the hair tie. Did you see how thick my hair ties are? Stretch your hairband as much as possible at your first round. This is so important to secure your ponytail in place. If you're from the 90s, you remember this. Tie it as tight as your mom used to tie your hair in your 3rd grade. Now take your big flyaways and you're gonna put a little bit more of the hair gel that you used. This time you can just simply put it on top. You don't have to press it down because we're gonna brush it down this time. And I like to put it on top of my little baby hairs, even though I don't got none. It actually gives you the pretty big difference. And with your bristle brush or toothbrush to press down your baby hair / little flyaways. What I like to do about this little flyaways is to brush it and then you're gonna press it down with your one finger so that it can stick to your skin. One more time, brush it and push it down with your finger. We're almost done here. And now you're gonna need your thicker gel. Pomade wax also works. Even the color is different because it's so much thicker, so it's heavier. So it's gonna make the little flyaway to stick to the rest of your hair and your skin. This is probably the only part I stick to my skin because I have massive forehead. And like I said, this little thing actually gives you pretty big difference. And I forgot to do it here, but make sure to press it down. When I say press it down in between of every single steps. Lastly, I know it already looks like it's done, but trust me, you need the hairspray. Especially on the bottom, especially back of your neck, because your top is going to be rubbing it off and it's gonna ruin your hair unless you're wearing off shoulder or something. After the hairspray, of course, we're gonna press it down and then spray all over one more time. You'll notice how much I pressing this hair down. Sometimes when I want it to be perfect, I would use any type of silk scarf and press it down with it and just wait to settle for a couple of hours, maybe like 30 minutes, because that's how you secure your hair. But this one was the last minute thing before I went to go to the gym. One more tip, you can oil your hair or put your treatment if you're gonna put it in a bun. So this is the result. I think it came out pretty good for a workout. Hope you guys enjoyed it.